not raining and it's not windy. It's game time. Gonna have sunshine today. The walleyes hopefully are in a lot better mood than what they were yesterday. Because yesterday they did not like us.
It's the first day of the second tournament of the year. Everybody knows which boat number they are. They already have it ingrained in their mind what their plan is. Now the question becomes, will they get to the spot? Let the boat races ensue.
Oh,
I'm not a bass guy, huh?
You're pretty close. You just need to be taller.
Hey, shut up, Richard.
right there.
Ooh, look at that.
First fish of the day.
Ooh, that's...
Look at that, you book.
Hey, that's the color.
I'm gonna catch one on it
Is that
today.
a new hooks even on it?
Hooks are good.
That's a new one.
25.5.
Wow.
Good eye, Dewey. You want it?
Yeah.
Hey, you take the crankbait. I'm going that way.
No thanks.
Super ready to go catch some 24 inches.
From Northfield, Minnesota, your pros, Bill Shimoda.
Where we're launching in La Crosse, on the main river channel, there's like a long stretch where you need to idle. And as these anglers are idling, all they can think about is, will I get that spot? And if I don't, where do I go next? And if I don't get that spot, where do I go next? If I don't get the third spot, then it's full-time scramble mode. Dewey draws boat number 80-something, which is not ideal. He's one of the last boats out. So he gets to see the direction that everybody is going. What he wants to do is he wants to go upstream toward the spillway.
And I'm like, okay, if 5 boats or 4 boats or 3 boats or whatever even go that way, I'm not even going. Like, I'm going to pool 7 then.
He's getting more and more nervous. His heart is racing. He might actually get his preferred spot.
And one boat turned and went that way. And so I went up there. Got the spot where I wanted the fish, and it was complete chaos for the first hour. We got a disaster going on over here. It's been very chaotic, Logan. We have 3 in the box, caught 4. One giant slot, it's like a 19.5 that's got to be close to probably 3 pounds. Just caught a 22-incher. And we also boxed a 17-incher. So yeah, things are going good. I have no idea. Got lucky enough to get this spot. There was a local here when we first got here, and you guys are super cool. They pulled out of the way for us, and we got in here and started catching a few. So we're off to a good start. We might only be fishing one spot the rest of the day. Oh, this one's got one on it. Oh, that one's a good one. Here you go. I'll let you take this. Just easy, easy, easy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man.
Even though this is his preferred spot, Dewey doesn't exactly know how good it is. He gets in there and it's absolute chaos, fish after fish, and most of these fish are absolute no-brainer. Boom, that's going in. Boom, that's going in. Boom, that's going in. It's game on.
I gotta thank you guys. I gotta thank you guys. I appreciate it more than you know. Wow, that is insane. We got 4. 3 of them are the right ones. One of them is I'm happy with, but we get one more big slot. It'd be freaking awesome. Fish. Oh, this popped off. No teeth marks. That sure felt like a walleye. Here you go. Yeah, little baby. Little baby. They are biting very good right now. We got to capitalize while we can. I think it's a little bit of a morning deal right now. This got bit.
No.
No, I did. I got bit. Oh, dang. It's way too big, I think. You can go the other side. Way too big. Oh, maybe not. Maybe giant slot. Maybe giant slot. Please be giant slot. Please be giant slot. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
19 and 7/8.
That's two of them like that.
19 and 7/8. Hey, that rod has got one. Just lift up just a little bit. Yep. Yep, just let it sit there. We have two of some of the biggest slots that I've seen since I've been here.
If you follow Dewey, you know that he likes to bounce around. He's a mover and shaker. He likes to hunt and be on the search for active fish. But the fishing has been so good at the spillway, Dewey has to stay and play defense. He's kind of like fighting his instincts. His instincts kind of want to go and search other spots, but he has to almost claim his territory without beating up his own fish.
I've never spot locked in one spot for more than like 15 minutes in my life. Like, that is not the style of fisherman I am at all.
I'll slide right to the net.
I knew better than to run around, not knowing where everybody else was fishing the tournament, and like could be fishing behind people. Like, I knew the potential that was there after fishing it.
I'm about ready to just throw in plain hooks. Pretty weird to say, but we're trying not to catch fish right now. Yeah, so like the fish that you caught, you can see like that current seam, that ripple, like basically back towards that sign. That's where you caught yours is basically right where I'm gonna cast, like right in there. So then fish will just lay on that current seam. So basically like up here is gonna be a little bit shallower, and then they'll just funnel right up this little chute here. Wish it was day 2 and we could just burn this place down. Completely shaking my head. I have not caught any of them fish hardly at all this week.
It's really fun having a microphone because I can just shit talk to my cameraman and only he can hear it. He's my therapist. I vent to him all day when the fish are pissing me off. He didn't sign up for that job, but lucky for him, it was bestowed upon him. I've got 2 already, Adam. We rolled in and I catch one. As I'm dealing with it, I look over and the dead rod just friggin', we doubled within 5 minutes of being here. It's a waiting game is what we're playing and bit. Take it. Keep it this way. Yep, perfect. Boom, baby. Let's freaking go. Come here. Boom, baby. All right, so we're both at 2 right now. We got an over, baby. Got an over. And Brett Carlson said I suck on rivers. I think I just caught a limit on a river, Brett.
Max runs down south to the lower end of pool 8, and to his surprise, he's able to get on his primary spot, his best spot, but he's just kind of catching smaller fish, not exactly what he's looking for. He does make a slight adjustment, moves like 20 yards away, and that's where he's able to put it together. He has a strong day. Gotcha. He's not in the top 10, but he is still in contention.
Gotta keep it because the other one's dying. So we got 2 left, right? Because we're at 6. 10 North American pounds.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna suck.
Oh, son!
I don't think it is. I think that's just a good 19. We'll measure it, obviously. 19 7/8, baby. Let's go. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I hate, this is the part I hate. We're down to one more fish. Scale's dead. It's only an 18 and it's a skinny one at that. This is the most exciting way to fish in the whole wide world. It's gonna be such an exciting show. Oh, oh, oh. Watch this. Fish, fish, fish. Ah, got him.
Day one results were pretty wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we put the lines in and pretty, like, instantly, pardon my language, but all hell broke loose. Mike is on the board. We got it over.
John also has a not exactly ideal boat number, but he heads to his first spot and there's company, there's traffic. John is able to slide in to exactly where he wants to be, and to his credit, he does it with some open communication. No one's mad at each other, but there is crowding.
It was a frickin' fire drill. I'm not like trying to paint a picture of it as fast as you could read bait them, but it was happening so fast. It was like, if we caught 25 fish in the first hour. It was epic. Basically, there's a hump right here. There's a rock ridge or eventment that closes it all off, this side channel. And then there's a big deep hole here. So we've been just throwing to the rock ridge and the current will sweep us into the face of that hole, which is a perfect scenario. Not where I caught any fish in practice, but probably 10 feet away from the cast I want to be making. But these ones have obviously been working just fine. I hope it's an over, but I don't know if we're keeping it. I think this is a 19 3/4. Oh my goodness. It's an over by 1/16. 2.5 pounder. Now I know how Max feels being a live bait master. Tell you one thing, it's not that cool, it's boring. Except they bite really well.
After the morning flurry, the bite slows and there's pretty clear definitive bite windows now. At around noon, John is casting a big crankbait and he gets it stuck. He goes to get it unstuck. He kind of drives up a little bit, kind of pops it off, and he's kind of easing it back to the boat, and all of a sudden he sees his line just go sideways.
Come on! Woo! One fish on a crankbait.
He's got a 28-incher, his kicker for the day.
And now by Minnesota state law, I cannot target walleyes with 4 in the box, which is weird because they didn't address that at the rules meeting, but that's the law. And yeah, so he's fishing 2 lines the rest of the time. Oh, I don't know. When you catch your 4th fish in Wisconsin, you have to be done targeting walleyes. So I literally sat there for, 3 hours, watching my co-angler try to catch another 19.5-incher, which it would have been nice because our smallest was a 2 1/4, but like it maybe would have been a 1/4 pound upgrade if he did catch one. But I wasn't gonna leave. I was gonna put him under the microscope for 3 hours. No, you're doing it wrong. No, do this, try this, do this. Okay, your left rod. Okay, go do it. Yep. It was funny.
I don't want to say I was nervous, but I wasn't overly confident. And the funny thing is I keep telling my friends and family, like every time I get confident in the last 3-4 years, I do terrible. Like clockwork. And so I was joking with my dad on the way to the ramp in the morning, the first day. I said, you know what? I'm not confident at all. I said, I don't think I'm going to catch any overs. I said, it could be a disaster. I said, I might be coming in with 4 or 5 16 inchers, and because I really thought that was reality. But I joked with my dad. I said, you just watch. I'll probably whack them today and have a good event. And
yeah. I should do that more often. You doing good?
Yeah. We're sitting on our 7 now, so goal's done. We got, I think, 18 and 18, 19 and 15, 16, 22 and 28.
Bill catches some smaller fish early in the day on the lower end, and then he moves to what he thinks is his big fish spot, even though he's not super confident in getting overs. As he kind of moves up to this closure dam, he sees another tournament pro catch a 4-pounder and put it back. Then he sees that same pro catch what appears to be like a 27 or a 28 incher and also puts that fish back. So they start fishing that same piece of structure.
And then all of a sudden we get the bite. We hook up and it's the one, and so I hand my rod to Joel because I wanted him to catch the first over so I can fish at the end of the day for one if I had to, whatever. And so anyway, we're doing battle, and you could tell it's huge. And all of a sudden that thing rolls out there. I can still picture it in my mind. It rolls like 20 feet out, and I saw how big it was, and I just went, I think I went down to my knees and was just like, I was 100% sure it was gonna fall off.
Welcome to La Crosse, Wisconsin, second stop of the 2025 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour. Out of Campbellsport, Wisconsin, your pro angler, Max Wilson. We're high 11s, I think, 11 pounds, 11 ounces, 11 pounds, and 11 ounces.
The day starts out for Dusty with him catching a small 16-incher or so. Soon after, his co-angler ties into a 28-incher, an absolute giant. And they think, this is the start of something. We're gonna have ourselves a day here. And that ends up being the only 2 fish they catch. So they have 10 plus pounds, but man, what could have been?
Like more happy than I can even begin to tell you about.
South Dakota, your pro angler, Dwayne Jones. His co-angler, Russell Greenwich, out of Ellendale, North Dakota. They got a 5-fish tournament limit. 16 pounds, 13 ounces in the 4th place. Solid bag of fish, buddy. Out of Keosauqua, Iowa, your pro angler, John Hoyer. 5 fish to try and do it. John and Mike, 18-10 into 2nd place.
According to mine, we cannot get him to touch. We're weighing him, man. We're weighing him. This one, oh, you're gonna smell like fish.
Out of Northfield, Minnesota, your pros, Bill Shimoda. Certainly one of the largest fish in the event so far, sitting in this basket. We're looking to take down 17-10. No problem. New leaders, 19 pounds, 5 ounces, 19.5.
Even though he's a great fisherman, it's been a while since Bill has been truly in contention for the win. And now that he's leading, he has all this extra pressure on him. And what I mean by that is he has extra camera boats, extra people interviewing him. There's all these extra obligations. He didn't really expect, nor did he really want this extra attention, but here he is. Owen takes the risk and does lock up to 7 and has a pretty successful day. Like this is a win for Owen. With the exception of locking back to 8. He's called the lockmaster several times, calling him. He doesn't really realize the lockmaster couldn't give a darn about Owen or these tournament fishermen. At one point, Owen is actually successfully in the lock, and he gets shooed out and has to wait and watch as the barge comes in, and time is draining and ticking, and this one successful day looks like it's starting to disappear.
Officially late.
In the end, Owen's not able to successfully check in on time. He takes a 0 for the day. What was a pretty strong first day now looks like a disaster.
It would have had like 10, 11 pounds. Bad luck. Just bad luck.
I think I knew better now. I was just sitting there watching the time click by. It felt like someone was digging me a grave. I really thought I was gonna make it. And then that barge just sat in that lock for over 3 hours. It was insane.
Oh yeah, the worst part is Hoyer had to pull in next to me in second. Now it's on. Pressure is on. Oh, Willie got it done. But the Berkeley dredger saved my butt too. Without that, I'd have won. Actually, without that one cast, Hoyer would be in the lead, and I'd be in second, I think. Sorry, Johnny.
After the first day, Billy's leading the tournament. John's in second, Dewey's in fourth. Of all 3 guys, Dewey might feel the best about his position because he knows boat numbers are flipped on day 2, which means he's one of the first boats out. There's almost no way that Dewey is not going to get that spot that he absolutely hammered them on yesterday.
If there is some chance that we possibly could weigh one a little bit bigger, maybe get up around that 17 and a half pound, like we definitely have a chance to win. So I know that Bill has a legitimate chance. Obviously he's leading it, John. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we can do like a 1, 2, 3 type thing and see how this goes.
You'd think I'd be getting ready for myself, but I'm actually getting worms for my kids to use today.
Here's the situation, and it happens at every river tournament, okay? Let's say I get one of the top 10 boat numbers. I go out boat number 6, I get my exact spot, I sit on it, I catch 18 pounds, I'm in the top 10. Boats are flipped on day 2, okay? I know I'm not going to get that spot, but do I basically kind of force my way in and say, well, I'm one of the tournament leaders. Like you have to give the tournament leaders, you have to succeed that to them. The other side is, well, I didn't get a top boat number. Let's say I go out as boat number 74. I don't get spots 1, 2, or 3. So I just kind of bounce around, get a decent limit. I'm sitting in the middle of the standings. On day 2, I'm thinking, this is my chance. Now I get to go to one of those spots. I go there, I get there first, I sit on it, and all of a sudden here comes the tournament leaders, and they're mad at me because I'm not respecting their water where they were winning the tournament. Are they in the wrong? I don't know. There's so much gray area, and so much of it is like left up to intent, and it's almost impossible to determine someone's true intent.
Jake, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I was here yesterday, and I was really respectful. You know that I was here.
Where?
Yesterday morning for an hour and a half?
Well, I understand that, dude, but you weren't right here.
Yeah, because I couldn't get here.
Yeah, but I got in after you.
Are you kidding? You're in your I was boat 59.
Dude, that is like not sportsman at all.
This is exactly where I pre-fished.
That's fine, but I'm in second place. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah, I have a shot too. I had a good bait yesterday.
I understand, dude, but this is like the exact spot. You have to like split the difference with me somehow, where we can both at least make half casts.
All right, okay. You want to spot lock right next to where we can both fish the same seam?
Okay, we'll have to stagger, but let me just see exactly where you are here.
You just let me know. I'll work with you on this.
So go up. My exact spot lot was 32 feet. That puts you on like the back end of that sand hole. I'll spot lock in the jog lines here, but this is...
Is that your waypoint?
Well, no, but I guess it's gonna have to be. Right then, I was so dazed, but I started thinking about it. I'm like, I need to get my lines in. I don't know, I can't even believe this is happening. And then I like have the NWT camera guy with me, and I think that's what kind of like, I knew he was filming it, and it was like, I guess I'm not gonna really tell him how I feel. And I just need to get my lines in, because they're literally biting right now, and I'm sitting here talking to Jake, which I would have never thought that he would do that. So anyways, we put the lines in, we end up like 15 feet apart. And I couldn't even think about it for an hour and a half, because it was literally doubles. We have one, they have one, they have one, they have another one, we have one. It was unbelievable. Nice and steady, all right, it's a big one. Constant, dude. One thing at a time, all right? Okay, net it. Okay, you're gonna take this one? Just leave that. Go. Boat flip on that. I caught this one, right? 21 incher, not keeping it. It's not a big decision. I want bigger, I want to win. That's not gonna win. Very simple decision. Sorry, buddy, I'm in absolute attack mode right now. Yep, you're good. Just stay focused, relax. I know it's intense, but it's all good. Got him? A nice one? All right, nice and steady. Just turn the reel handle nice and smooth. Up. Nice, dude. I think that one might be perfect. Way to go, buddy. It's a beautiful walleye that's 19 inches. Oh, that's an important fish. We need 3 of those to go with our 2 huge overs, so. Nice, dude. 19 and a half. Here, too. Double? This ain't good. How big's yours? Got him? Nice. That one looks real nice. 2.18. Okay. I don't need to get super greedy with my unders. It's basically in the realm of good enough. No, I'm gonna take this. Come on. Let's put that rod down. Nice and steady. Hang on, I don't want them out there. Just keep them coming. All right, up. It's not the size I want to be thinking about right now. 21 and a half incher. This is not wind. 3.4 pounds. We got us on our way to maybe 15 pounds. 21 and a half. You saw it here. We might take 20th place. But as like time went by, I was thinking about it, and it was like, it literally he doesn't have any right to be fishing here. Like, that's it. And I kind of got a little more bitter, but I don't know. I just took the higher road in my mind, and it was like, well, nothing that he's caught is tournament winning for me yet, even though I only have 4 fish. I'm over that. I chose to throw my overs back. He hasn't even caught one. And I'm glad I handled it the way I did, because in reality, nothing that I caught that day or anything to do with him right there would have won me the tournament. So, but that might have been a little luck that I did handle it that way. that I didn't tell him everything I eventually wanted to tell him.
Another small one. Yeah, nothing. I think it's pretty small. Yeah, small. Not terrible, but okay, keep my willow cat in there this time. He's not gonna make the team, but he's 16 1/4, I don't know. Nope. And then it just got weird. It just got grindy, like, and I could tell something wasn't right. I could just tell by the way my lure or my baits, my 1/2 and 3/4 ounce weights, they just kept going like this. They kept getting swept back more, and I'm like, holy cow, the water's coming up big time right now. Oh, I mean, do we need a Mountain Dew? I don't know what we need here. Something's got to change. Another 16-inch, or maybe not even. So we just couldn't get a darn over out of there. So it was frustrating. We ran around and just tried to fill the box with a couple little ones. We did end up getting number 4 with about 10 minutes left. It was frustrating, but fortunately, you know, with the weight I had the first day, signed me up for that any day.
Day 2 was dramatically different, and that all that water from Tuesday's rain finally made its way and was released to pools 7, 8, and 9. The water is rising. Conditions are quite a bit different, and it's tougher for most guys. Billy's Day 2 starts out strong. He's catching a lot of fish, but they're not the fish that he needs to win this tournament. Dewey gets to his spot on Day 2, and once again it's absolute chaos at the spillway. Catching fish after fish after fish. His co-angler then ties into an absolute giant, just a big old river monster. Co-angler's reeling it in. Dewey can see that it's barely skin hooked, and right as they get almost close enough to net it, the fish pops off.
This morning was the exact same repeat as yesterday morning, only they were just a little bit smaller. There was a fire drill for about the first 20 minutes. I had a pretty crazy, really heartbreaking encounter right away this morning. This giant walleye comes up. We were here for literally 4 seconds. 30 feet behind the boat, just thrashing like crazy, comes off. Like, thought the tournament was over. Keep fishing, catch a 21, let it go. Catch a couple 2-pounders, keep them. And about 5 minutes before you guys just showed up, the same exact fish just bit on that rod. And the reason why I'm pretty sure it's the same fish is you can see where I had it hooked earlier. It was kind of bloody on the outside of the head. And it is a freaking sled.
2 hours later, it turns out that same fish bites again, and this time Dewey's able to get it into the boat. And now they're in real contention to make this happen.
Like, I would almost never believe this if I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I 100% know that this happened. As soon as it hit the net, I didn't even see the little thing on its nose. As soon as it hit the net, I'm like, that is 100% the fish that we lost this morning. 100%. Well, we made it back. We have 7 minutes to spare. We should have made like 5 more casts, but they were biting really good when we left. Like, it was almost hard to leave. I think we caught like I think we threw 5 overs back today, ranging anywhere from 20 and an eighth to probably like 24. We ended up keeping like a 21 this morning. And then just wait till you see the one that we caught. Very much. What's your name?
Lou.
Thanks, Lou. Here's a big girl.
Make some noise for your next one. With 16 pounds, 13 ounces, your pro English Dwayne Jim from here, South Dakota. He's got a good one in there. Fred Alan Hansen is co-angler from Ryle, Wisconsin. Alan at 11.7. We need to see 14.5 to take the lead. No problem there. They got 17 pounds on the Scaminy. Got a good one. I'll show it off there, guys. You guys can all hold the fish there, yeah? You guys got a nice bag of fish. 17 pounds, even a little bit more than yesterday for Joe. Alan had a nice day with Dewey. Congratulations, guys. Second place for Alan right now. First place for Dewey. Solid days. Now you're sitting in the hot seat.
Yeah, today we had a lot of highs and lows in it. Completely took the wind out of my sails. I knew that was the bite that I needed. 2 hours later, we caught that same fish. It has a little tear on its nose that's red. I know that's the same fish. So
that's wild. That is determination right there. 33-13, your leader right now on the pro side, Dwayne Jelm out of here, South Dakota. Right now, out of Campbellport, Wisconsin, your pro anglers, Max Wilson. His co-angler, Diane Scott, out of Hellman, Minnesota. 5 fish tournament limit. 11 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 10-9 for Diane. It's going to be 13-13. Launching you to 6th place right now with 25.8.
Is Dewey leading? How much did he weigh? Dude, right after you left, JJ got a 28 incher. We only have our limit. We threw back our overs in the morning. They were like 3.5, 3-pounders. They're 22 inches.
Finish the show off. Tyler had 13-15. JJ needs 16-4 to take the top spot. 16-5 for Tyler. He's got 16 pounds, 14 ounces. New leaders, both sides. 16-14, 34-8, and 30 pounds, 13 ounces. JJ, what's up, man?
not much. I love rivers.
Down 21 spots.
I'm gonna tackle him when he comes around the corner.
Fish tournament limit. 12-3 yesterday, 3-2 yesterday. From Keosauqua, Iowa, your pro angler is John Hoyer. He had 18 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. John Hoyer, Rusty Chop. They don't want to lock right now.
They're frisky. They've been frisky all day, and they were the friskiest walleyes ever in the morning. Unbelievable fire drill. Can't even explain how many fish were hooked in the first hour. It was amazing.
11 pounds and an ounce. 11 pounds and an ounce today. 29-11, 5th place right now. 15-7 for Rusty. Rusty, I'm going to have you grab those fish, slide down this way with them. We'll get them in some water. To the stage out of Walker, Minnesota. Let's bring up Dusty Menke. 8 fish together. They got 3 fish together today. 9-11 on day 1. 8 pounds and 5 ounces. 8-5. 18 pounds even for Dusty.
I made it back. Wasn't a good day, but at least I made it back. I will be getting some points.
JJ, you've got a chance to do this right in the hot seat. We had you up at Spring Valley. You have it earlier. Were you the last one in? 19 pounds, 5 ounces is what Bill Shimoda out of Northfield, Minnesota weighed yesterday. He's got 4 fish in the box, but if they're the right 4, we could still see it take over. 13-7. If we got a couple of good overs in there, it could take over. Out of Northfield, Minnesota, Bill Shimoda and Danny Swenson. Will they regain the lead, Bill? 7 pounds, 2 ounces, unfortunately not enough. It's going to be a 10th place finish for Bill Shimoda with 26 pounds and 7 ounces. 20 pounds, 9 ounces, 28th place for Danny. Bill, I'm sorry, man.
You know what? We'll take it. It was. I've never fished this pool before. We had, got a lucky bite yesterday or 2.
And things, like a lot of guys probably said, things really changed today. And gosh, we were just windmilling them this morning, and I couldn't get myself to keep any, and just never got those overs today. It was frustrating. We worked so hard, but you know what? I'll take a top 10 any day.
Congratulations, man. I know there's a lot of nerves, a lot of everything going into a day like today. We'll let you guys slide down with your fish, get some photos. I have got a chance to say this name for a great many years. It's always a fun one to say. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion here in La Crosse is JJ DiBernardi! He's going on the top spot. The other guys that came up said they just sat back and watched the show. I may have a new nickname for you, buddy. JJ, the show DiBernardi. Congratulations, guys. Why don't you slide down, get some photos. Give them a round of applause one more time. JJ DiBernardi, wonderful. The champions here in La Crosse.
Bill weighs in. He didn't have the day that he wanted, and that enables JJ DiBernardi to get his second NWT win, which sounds amazing, but in between, JJ never cashed a single check. What that shows you is, number one, the NWT is an absolute grind. Number two, JJ is an awesome river stick. And that win that we saw to start Tour Level Gold on the Illinois River, that may have been divine intervention, but make no mistake, JJ is a river ace. Even though Dewey didn't get the win in this event, he's trending in the right direction, sitting in second place for Angler of the Year, and the pressure only builds for the last two events of the regular season.
If I got beat by 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 4 pounds, like a big margin, it's a lot bigger deal than ounces. But that's what all these slot tournaments are, is literally ounces. Like every fish counts. Your decision on what you keep counts, matters, what order you catch them in. It's helped me win tournaments and it's helped me lose tournaments. And that's just the game we play with slot tournaments, walleye fishing.